Nyaya yemasimba pakati pavaemazaudi mnangagwa vachiwenga yanetsa matsitsi social media. Tiri kuti makati mose muri Zimbabwe kusangana zvekare pano paTV yenyu patinenge tichikupai nyaya dzinenge dzichipisa zuva nezuva. Zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka, vanhu vari kunongedzerana zvigunwe muZANU-PF. Zvinhu zvasakisa kuti isusu media tuye tichikupai nyaya kuti zviri kuitika. Naizvozvo ndoda kuti murisene kuaudio iri panapa mozoridzo zvamunofunga.
Space zawatiwa hosta because what came out of Muliswa I think should be scrutinized. It's giving us another picture about the succession politics within the ZANU-PF. And I am quite surprised that the former tax driver could not see beyond the lines on what Muliswa was sharing to us. Number one, we have learned today that succession politics within the ZANU-PF is still, there is no it's coming. What could be the problem? Hello? Succession politics within the ZANU-PF is fragile. And I want to tell you that beyond doubt that E.D. Mnangagwa is in hot soup because he doesn't know what is going to happen. And you can see his term is now coming to an end. We don't have a successor. Possibly they wanted naTagwirei, maybe team to come using money so that maybe if he's out, he will be on the safe side. But according to what Muliswa is saying, generally people like the general is not within the list of the successors that Mnangagwa is putting across. That is what is being said here. He admitted that
become part of the
naTagwirei was supposed to be given, respect because they allowed him to enter and then humiliated him. And who did that? It's clear that it is general who gave command. So this is the issue of succession, within the ZANU-PF. So even if they are still stealing elections, they are trying to, repress the reforms, electoral reforms. This is a major task for ED. And we are going to see it as we go. Because within ZANU-PF, it is not going to end up well, I am telling you. Because you see, even there's other factions of Mzembe coming, being incarcerated in jail, now he's struggling there. There was a sort of an agreement, but now it is failing to come out because of this particular political succession. So, it is true that there is quandary within the particular issue of succession. Right now, ED is leaving. This is his last term. If you are asked, did he manage to groom the successor? Nothing. Otherwise, we thought that maybe the agreement which is alleged to have been there, that the general could take over afterwards. I think it seems to be wrong, that particular theory, because ED is not willing. So this is what has happened. But now it is now, as I am landing, let me say that ZANU-PF should be very careful when they want to bring millionaires or billionaires to the political parties to lead or to the government to lead. It is not only dangerous to ZANU-PF, but it is dangerous to Zimbabwe as a whole, including the opposition. Because we cannot trust people like naTagwirei, who is a tenderpreneur. He is gaining money from the government, live money which is stealing. Of course, people, they may say, give me evidence. We don't tolerate such businessmen. We want business people like Strive Masiwa. We know that he is not going to look for tenders to become a millionaire or billionaire. So this guy, if he comes to power, still the corruption will be the order of the day. They want to make sure that their empire is up because they believe that when you've got money, you can lead. So this is the same thing. Chivayo, is within the same crew. He was the one who printed the ballots. And people seem not to know that those particular ballots which were used to cheat the elections and whatever, they were coming from the people with money. So that is what they will do. They are going to rig the election within ZANU-PF. And when they are successful, they will start to come to the government. Then they will continue rigging again. They will use both power and money. to try to sideline us. So I agree with the faction within ZANU-PF that are against the people with money to come and take over. Because money is dangerous, it can be used to do everything. We need a president who is humble, who is not rich. Maybe may be supported by the party which is rich. But this money that we are talking about is very dangerous. And the image of naTagwirei will never be good, the people of Zimbabwe, because we know him, we know his source of power and where his money is coming from, how he is using his money. How can someone try to buy cars for a political party and at the same time he wants to become the president of the country? That should not be tolerated. So thank you very much, Mr. Inzwai. What you have to understand is that Muchangwa is on the faction that is against naTagwirei. So automatically you should accept that Temba Muliswa will go to the opposite, because these people, they don't see each other eye to eye. But it is good that Temba knows what is within ZANU-PF, but even if Muchangwa is going to heaven, Temba will opt to go to hell. So these are the situations. But today it was very important. I want to see an article from your newspaper tomorrow, Mr. Simba. Try to analyze these issues. It raised some of the issues that people don't want to talk about. It is a dangerous issue to the ZANU-PF. I think you see how people will respond about it. I like what Babaji Bennett talked about. He tried to narrate something that is good. Mr. Dobbs there, that was perfect. But go beyond that. This is a succession politics within ZANU-PF that Simba Chikanza has managed to expose. People sometimes they hate Simba Chikanza. We don't hate him because most of his time is bringing live news like this one. So those people who are saying Simba Chikanza apera adaiwana, this is the live debates that we are looking for, that are beyond doubts, that we are getting issues related to succession. Otherwise people are coming up with theories, but the way it is now coming, we are getting the truth. So Simba, go ahead. We know that journalism, everyone sometimes should speak the truth, but sometimes you should lie, because there is a relationship between lies and journalism, as well as in government there is also propaganda and whatever, and politics. So that is it. You are doing good, and I don't have any problem with you. Thank you very much. And if I were taxi driver, ngoya mbota uroka ambota udzo zita rakabuda zvakanyanya apa, but taxi driver ndakulenda ndichiti
tinokutendai muri Zimbabwe nekuteerera kwamunenge muchiita pano pa-TV yenyu patinenge tichikupai nyaya dzinenge dzichipisa zuva nezuva. Naizvozvo imwe nyaya huru yange iri panapa inyaya ye-succession battle between Emmerson Mnangagwa naChiwenga. Ndofunga mazvinzwira nyaya yange itaurwa namukoma ava. Thank you for watching.